Welcome to our weekly analysis from October 3rd to October the 8th. Let's begin with pound Australian dollar. This was in a resistance last week, and I told you guys that this might gonna come back to the support or demand zone down here. So we might wait a little bit, you know, till the price come back inside of this box here. Another 120 pips. I prefer to wait, and then might gonna give you a good opportunity to buy, but keep in mind that it's gonna be the second touch. So this is the first one, and then this might gonna be the second touch. It's better to trade uh, it's better to trade just on the fresh zones. So this might gonna be second touch. I'll prefer not shake any buy position right now. Avoid this one here. This is US dollar Japanese yen. This was a sell position from last week. We sold the resistance, and then right now we are in profit. What you can do here is just move your stop loss to break even or lock in some profit in case the market decides to go back to the resistance. You're not gonna lose all your profit. Keep some, put some in the pocket. You wanna close half your position, you can do that. Let's move to pound dollar. This one came back to the support. Let's see. Oh, this is a support level. Came back. I think this is gonna be a sell trade. What you can do, just wait a little bit more until you come back to 135, 136 level, and then look for selling opportunity. Right now, I don't think it's a good place to sell. Maybe wait a little bit more if it goes back another, let's see, another 40 to 50 pips, and then look for sell trades. Let's move to euro Japanese yen. So if you sold from last week like we did, you have been very profitable right now. So I can see a sideways mode on euro Japanese yen. Resistance, support, resistance, support, and then I think this gonna go to the resistance again. Am gonna stop? Here around 129.50 level? So if the price holds here, it's gonna be a very good place to sell. And then you can sell around here 129.50. Put a stop loss just above the yellow box here, and then take profit. It's gonna be around here. I have my take profit. I don't have any take profit, but I'm gonna put a take profit 125. I think this price is gonna come all the way back here. I'm gonna check some time though, but I think will come in the future. Let's go to euro US dollar. Last week I told you guys to wait till the price come to the demand zone at price point 115. So the price didn't hit the demand zone that I draw from last week, but I getting early. So right now I'm in positive about 30 pips on euro US dollar. I prefer this to come all the way back to 115.24 price point, and then after that you're gonna look to buy this to the upside. Euro Japanese, Euro New Zealand dollar. Let's see. So came back to the support. That this is a very strong demand zone here. A touch, and looks like that the price is gonna go all the way back to the resistance. Like I told you guys, it's on side range from 165 to 170, so expect this to go all the way back to the resistance level. Right now there is no trade, so it's halfway to resistance and halfway to the support. If you take a trade right now, you're gonna risk a lot, so no trade. Skip this one here. US dollar, Canadian dollar came back to the demand zone. 1, 2, this is the second touch on this demand zone. So if you wanna check this trade, the risk will be 79 pips. I think it's a lot. It's better to wait, come a little bit close to the demand zone, and then buy to take a profit on the resistance or supply zone. It's gonna be about 200 pips, but keep in mind that this is the second touch on the demand zone. I prefer to take trades on fresh zone like this one here. This one here, it's fresh. Let me put a horizontal line here so you guys can see better. So it's much better if the market come inside of this box, and then it's gonna be a very fresh demand zone. And then here we're gonna check the buy trade and put a stop loss just below this low here. It's gonna be a much better trade to take. Right now, no trade. Australian dollar, US dollar, same thing. Halfway to resistance and halfway to support, no trade. Skip that one. Euro GBP. So same thing, no trade. It's halfway from resistance and halfway from support. So this price is trading on a range. So right now there is no opportunity for us. Let's skip that one. Australian dollar, Canadian dollar on a daily time frame. Let's see here. We have this demand zone here, and then you have this resistance zone. So let's increase this a little bit so you can take a better look. Right now it's on demand. It look like that that's gonna go back to the resistance. If you wanna check this, it's gonna be 86 pips. Stop loss, I think it's too much for this trade. I'll wait if this go back to the resistance, because it's trade below the 200 simple moving average. So we have to think about sell trades. So right now I don't want to buy. For me it's much better to wait if it goes back there, and then you look for sell trades until come to this demand zone down here. So let's wait on this one here. There is no trade. Australian dollar, Japanese yen, same thing. Euro Canadian, this is on demand zone. It's a very strong one, but we have a lot of touches. You have all this sideways mode, and then you have this touch. It's gonna be a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the 6th touch. So I took the trade. I think I took last week. I mean negative on this one about let's see, 20 pips. My stop loss is down here. Because of those too many touches, I prefer to avoid this trade. Let's wait if break all this, and then I'm gonna look to buy a little bit down here, or let's wait if it goes to the resistance, because it's trade below the simple moving average. So just think about sell trades, and then this is gonna be a better place to sell. So Let's wait on that one as well. New Zealand dollar, Japanese yen, same thing. Halfway to resistance and halfway to the support. There is no trade. Any trade that you take right now is gonna be very risk trade. If you try to sell, stop loss should be here. If you try to buy, you have to put a stop loss down here. So it's gonna be a lot. This is a weekly time frame. Let's go back to the daily. If you try to sell here, it's gonna be 250 pips stop loss. If you try to sell, it's gonna be 400 pips stop loss. For me, there is no trade. Let's take a look on the 4-hourly time frame. Yeah, same thing. So there is no trade on this one here. Skip that. Gold is moving up. Came back and touched this demand zone. And looks like that is gonna test this supply zone up here at, let's see, $1,780. So if you're not in the trader right now, I think it's too late. You already miss it, the opportunity. You should take this based on the 4-hour time frame. So if you try to buy right now, it's gonna be very risk. What are you gonna put your stop loss? Down here, about 174 points lower. To profit just 1,500 is gonna be, you're gonna make less money than you're gonna risk. So it's not good ideal trade to take. Avoid that one. Let's take a look on S&P 500. Let's go back to the weekly time frame. This is a weekly. Looks like that this uptrend line not exist anymore because broke this trend line here. So looks like that a new trend is forming based on 4-hourly time frame and daily. So daily still above the simple moving average, but the 4-hour is traded below that. So this might gonna be a new trend in forming. Keep in mind that everything that is traded below the 200 simple moving average, all those big trade, they like to follow this line. So if you think about selling gold, selling S&P 500, let's see, let me take a better look on this one here. If you decided to sell right now, it's gonna be a little bit of risk for you. You should sell at the top like I told you last week. I told you guys to sell up here. So right now it's gonna be a little bit of risk. It's better to wait this pair to come near to this downtrend line, and then wait to the market to go there and look for sell trades, and then take profit on this price point here. So I think that's it. We cover pretty much all those forex pairs and the S&P 500. So see you next week.